Breaking news. The American economy is totally fine. We're not in a recession. There's no inflation. Americans can afford basic necessities like food, clothing, shelter. People are totally paying their credit card bills and people are not filing for bankruptcy. Psych, that is not exactly what is happening in the United States of America. And another really cool thing that's happening, that this is actually true, is mainstream media is starting to lose their power, and I am beyond ecstatic about it, because who fuels mainstream media? A lot of public servants do. That's neither here nor there. We're going to be talking about what is going on in America and why you should be a little bit concerned. If you're brand new to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts, and please share this video. This is important. So there was a report that came out. Stock market to crash. Bankruptcy filings soared to dangerous levels. And they're saying that these levels coincide with similar market crashes, recessions, and very tragic things that have happened in American history. This includes levels seen during the Great Recession of 2008 and the start of the 2020 panorama. I like to disagree with this. I think in 2020, when we had the panorama, there were so many different government services that were available to people. People were able to stay in their homes. They were able to afford food, those types of things. However, because we printed so much money during that time, we created a lot of problems with the United States of America's monetary system. Currently, let's talk about bankruptcies. Americans filed more than 39,000 bankruptcy cases in August, and that's 18% increased from the same year prior. Also, the Clever Real Estate Survey reports 39% of Americans have skipped meals to afford their housing payments, with the figure rising to 44% among millennials. Next, from Unusual Whales, 1/3 of U.S. consumers says they aren't currently saving any money. That right there, well, let me give you some history. Back, I want to say like 10 years ago, most Americans, I think it was about 50%, did not have $1,000 for emergency funds. And emergency funds are important. They're basically for, like, let's say, for example, you get a flat tire or any of those types of things, okay? So we're seeing people in America not be able to afford housing. They cannot pay their mortgage payments, having trouble. They're unable to rent anywhere because of all of the Airbnb arbitrage that happened. Basically, a bunch of people created these crowdfunding companies. You can invest like $5,000, $10,000, whatever, go into an Airbnb property. They were buying these houses at very expensive levels. This was prior to the panorama, and now people can't even afford to go on vacation. So we're starting to see a housing crisis with that. Also, with the housing crisis with Airbnbs, is these people, these companies, these crowdfunding, these people, they were buying these homes that were supposed to be for single families, and they're renting it out, therefore decreasing the amount of inventory on the market, which is also aiding to the insane housing market. Houses, I think nationwide, the annual price is about $500,000, and I know the interest rates just soared above 8%. So again, this video is not essentially meant to scare you. It's just kind of to spread some information as to what's happening and why we Bitcoin and why we crypto. Part of why I got into Bitcoin is it forced me to learn about monetary policy. It forced me to learn about finances and how predatory banks are, especially traditional finance. And again, you guys, these people, these banks, they are not only charging you to have a bank account, but anytime you borrow money from them, they're essentially taking the money that you deposited, they're loaning it out to you and other people and charging you a very high interest rate. I think the interest rate for a savings account is 0.03%, but if you want to borrow money from them with the credit cards, like 20 to 24%, and we're forced to use these things. So anyways, just wanted to give you all some facts, some tidbits. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I won't be live at 10 a.m., but I'll be around. Bye-bye.